Strong words from Albuquerque's mayor about how APD used to handle rape investigations. He says thousands of rape kits were not tested because of police doubting the victims' stories. And he says that culture has to change. Here's News 13's Rebecca Atkins.
Well, Brittany, Mayor Keller says many of those untested kits said things like doubting witness or victim credibility or unsubstantiated. He says all possible rape victims should be given the benefit of the doubt.
There's no doubt historically that there's a clear bias against believing women and children.
Mayor Tim Keller uncovered there were more than 5,000 untested rape kits in New Mexico while he was state auditor. 4,000 of those were from Albuquerque, and he wanted to know why so many were sitting in bins, untested, instead of obtaining a DNA profile of the alleged attacker and seeing if there's a match in DNA databases.
For a huge portion of the kits that come in, people actually are essentially not believing either the victim or family members.
He says more than half of the untested kits fit that category, and he took to social media to call out the problem.
People would say, well, you know, these old excuses like so-and-so might have been, you know, partially consenting, or if it's family, a lot of times too, you know, no one wants to talk about it.
This is what's left of the backlog.
Tested within 90 days of them hitting the lab.
Bins upon bins are stacked up at APD's crime lab.
We'll do this examination, put everything in here.
A third of the kits have since been tested, but it's what's left of so many cases of victims not believed.
Frequently the victim story may not make sense, and that's because of the way memories are stored when we're undergoing a trauma.
Kelly Shelton with the Rape Crisis Center says doubts about a victim's story can come from every angle, not just from police.
Any other professionals who come into contact with survivors, there is more and more out there about what it means to be trauma informed and why we should believe victims.
But Mayor Keller says the current culture surrounding rape allegations has got to go.
It has been very refreshing that there is this focus now on believing victims.
As a third of the untested kits have now been tested, Mayor Keller says he hopes in the next year and a half they will have all the kits tested. It's unclear how many of these rape kits could lead to prosecution. Brittany, back to you.
Okay, Rebecca. Last year, City Council passed a resolution setting rules for the testing of all rape kits, saying it honors victims, helps with public trust, and adds to the DNA database.